mate. How you doing? Should we go outside for a bit? This little shelf, often Woody's laying on there, especially during the molt. So I'm going to try and find a bit of carpet, put back on there. It did have AstroTurf on there, but only this cheap stuff that he used to lay on. So I've got to do that this morning. And also, he's been cleaning his beak down there quite often, so I'm going to put some fine sandpaper around that to see if that'll help cope his beak. Doing really well on the molt now, haven't you, mate? Not long. We'll be out again, won't we? Most times I get this hawk out when I take him to his perch. I'm always putting my hand over him just to keep that going, because when we're out hunting and it's really windy, sometimes I'll pull him in, I'll pull him right into my chest there and cover him. And I walk along like that for quite a way, and he seems to know what I'm doing, keeping him protected from wind or rain. I'll come out like that, pull him in, sit for a little while. He copes with that pretty well, but that's quite a good thing to do if you are going to fly in all weathers, which we do. And I have walked back in some pretty bad rain before and wind. And this particular hawk, Woody, if it's blowing, he's always trying to bait off my glove. He doesn't like sitting there with quite a wind on him. It seems to get him lifted. So I'll just walk him along with my hand over there like that. And the other thing about perching him out, if I take him front on, the same as I showed in another video, here, launch for that perch before you want him to. He'll actually bait off and go over there, so I always take him backwards to it. Bit cooler today, mate, isn't it? Gonna rouse? Good lad, good lad. We've just had a couple of really hot days in the UK, and where I am it's been absolutely baking. So I put a white sheet over my mews just for them couple of days. I'm going to remove that now, just to reflect the sun a little bit. I'm sure if they're out in their hot countries all the time they get used to it, but as he was or hatched in this country, I'm not too sure, but he seems to tolerate the heat, and he was accepting a little bit of a spraying down, but only with a fine mist, because he hates the hose. I think he sees it as a snake, but we did manage to get a fine mist over him to cool him down, but it was baking down this way, absolutely roasting. He's got plenty of shade in that, plenty of air flow through there as well. Top's all open. I was concerned, that's for sure, because it was baking. So after that heat, he did accept a fine spray, which he hadn't normally, so I think he realises that this is not a bad thing now. So I'm going to carry this on now I've gotten used to it a bit. Just give him a little bit more. I don't want to upset him, but he didn't like this before. I used to wash his feet with it. Be a good solution if it gets hot again like that. I think you realise it's not bad. It's getting used to it already. Let's just stop for a minute. I see him looking for an exit. Ready for some more? This will make him start to preen a little bit as well and sort his feathers out. He's just starting now. So, although it was really hot weather, it did do us a little favour because he appreciated what this was. He still doesn't like a hose yet. I think he's actually starting to enjoy it now, and I'm getting closer with the spray, and he's starting to relax out, which is quite pleasing. He's probably feeling the benefit now rather than seeing it as a threat. It's quite strange how just that bit of hot weather made him accept it and realise that it was a benefit. Whether I'll ever get onto using the hose pipe on him, I don't know. There you go, mate, that'll do for you today. So he's going to open up now, drying off. You alright, Woody? There you go. Good lad. Good lad, Woody. His primer is coming through. So he's got his train open. You can see his new towels coming down there. Alright, mate. Chill out. You alright, Woody? Did you enjoy that? Woody, did you like that? Wasn't all bad, was it, mate? No. Wasps in here. You alright, mate? You alright, Woody? Did you like that? You alright? Yeah? Good. Brought him out and left him on his perch for a little while because it is a lot cooler today. There's a lovely breeze blowing through here. I think he appreciates being out, but of course I didn't bring him out in that heat. Too much for you, Woody, wasn't it? So I'll just give him a little spray whilst he was in his aviary. Come on, little grapes, you can do it. So this is where he cleans his beak up, on this side quite a lot, on this side, and on these edges. He's not going to get his foot there from there on, so I'm going to put sandpaper on the edges, up there and up there. So I thought what I'd do on this side, where he uses this to clean his beak, and hopefully this will do a little bit of coping as well. I'm going to roll that round there so it's not too tight, and then I'll be able to just change that. Certainly works on a nail. So hopefully it's a bit of a test. This may be a way of getting his beak coped without me having to do too much after I've trimmed the end off, so I put these here. These are good, these little guns. You can unplug them and they stay mounted for quite a while. The element in there remains hot and the glue remains soft, and you get time to move around. Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's hot. The hawk would normally put his feet here. Probably won't get right up to that side, so he shouldn't put his feet on these bits of sandpaper at all. He can clean his beak there or there, up this side. What are you doing down there, Woody? Hey? What are you doing? Dinner's in there, mate. Go and get your dinner. Don't you want it? Hey?